Never forget the value of a rehearsal. Clearly under-rehearsed. Oh, wow, it's amazing to be here, and thank you for all those lovely things you said, Jane. And thank you very much, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Lord Mayor, Chairman of the Governors, thank you so much for allowing me to be here. Imposter syndrome, you know that one. It's an incredible honour. I did not go to university, failed all my A-levels, but I did learn a trade. I went to the Central School of Speech and Drama, not to join the acting course, but to train as a stage manager, technical stage manager. So I look around at the lighting rig in here and the sound, very good, because that's what I was trained in. Although whether I could do it nowadays is completely different because it's all computed and I don't understand. I was there for 2 years at Central, which left me with an understanding of how actors and directors work both in the rehearsal room and in front of an audience, quite different in very many occasions. Never let an actor go unrehearsed onto a stage with a door that opens, because no matter how it's done in rehearsal, he will still put it open or shut and it won't go either way. Gauging the emotional state of each actor or director, clearing up after them, working long, unpredictable hours, and dealing with set building, prop sourcing, electrics, lighting, sound and costume. All skills that I could whip out of the hat when my children came along and they would announce at breakfast that it was World Book Day and they needed a costume. I enjoyed being behind the scenes, though, and supporting the performers. And geographically, I travelled the UK on tour. But since I was a child, I had always wanted to live here in the West Country. And it was in 1980, in one of those inexplicable turns of fate, that saw me auditioning for and getting a job at Westwood Television here in Plymouth, down at Derry's Cross. I know it doesn't exist anymore, but it was a wonderful place. I joined as a continuity announcer, the person who points the viewers towards their daytime or evening programme entertainment. Always in vision at that time, nowadays it's only a voice, and sometimes with a lovely rabbit called Gus Honeybun. Thank you. I wish Gus were here today. He unfortunately is drying out somewhere in a clinic. Gus Honeybun was a rabbit who would jump about certainly at always children's hour, which we used to have in those days, doing birthday bunny hops and saying happy birthday to any child who wrote in to tell us that it was their birthday. Westwood was where I learned a new skill of being able to fill any gap for as many seconds as were needed, which is very clever and a useful thing to have as you get older. You think, I've got 15 seconds, I can talk for 15 seconds, that's fine, you keep going, look at the clock and you've done it in 15 or 7 seconds or 95 seconds, anything where occasionally the television programme that was being shown at that time came off air and they'd flick the lights on in your little studio and you'd look down the camera and go, oh, well, I'm so sorry about that, we'll have that in a moment. But first of all, let me tell you that at 8 o'clock tonight we have, that's the sort of stuff we have to do. After that, I was poached by BBC Plymouth to co-present Spotlight, and my apprenticeship as a journalist and a reporter began in BBC newsrooms. 42 years later, here I am, and I'm still here. I live and work in Cornwall, and I'm now asked to make documentaries about my Cornwall. And recently, we've made the second series, where I've met some mermaids, we've searched for the beach of Bodmin, and I am simply leading my best life at 65, not bad. To receive this award for doing that, what I love, is the extra cream on top of my jam. Yes. Thank you. I eat it the correct way, don't tell the Cornish. It is stunning to have this MA, I can't believe it. Somebody who hasn't really passed any exams since she did her GCSEs. Not bad. However, I want to congratulate all of you on succeeding in getting your degree. Hard work, little sleep, hangovers, heartbreaks, phone calls home for cash, and the making of friendships that will last a lifetime. And also, not just congratulations to you graduates, but very many congratulations to the parents of graduates. I've been there too. It's hard work, isn't it? Yes. No, they're still asleep. Life will not always be smooth for you, and challenges will come thick and fast. There may be great holes that you will fall into blindly or walk into blithely, but mistakes are what make you. Mistakes are a rehearsal for success. Don't forget that. When the bad times come, take a breath. You're not alone. Everyone makes it, and everyone has a bad time. If it means taking time out, take time out. The sky never does actually fall in. As Winston Churchill said, never give in. Never, 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 never. Today is a great day. This is your day. Hold that feeling and enjoy the moment of relief that you have done it. However life unfolds before you, I wish you every happiness and thank you for this honour.